Hi, I'm Bryce and welcome to Dynasplint. Today I'm going to be showing you how to put on your elbow flexion Dynasplint. In your box you will find your splint, your adjustment tool, and also you'll find some written instructions. There's detailed return instructions with your return label. It's a UPS label. So I'm going to show you how to put on the splint, I'm going to show you how to take off the splint, I'm going to show you kind of how to adjust it and a little trick there in adjusting the splint. So your positioning is very important with this splint, which we'll go over here. So first things first, all your labels are, all your straps are labeled so you know what's what and where everything goes. So you've got bottom of forearm, top of forearm, front of upper arm, and back of upper arm. All right. So obviously your upper arm is going to go towards your upper arm and the forearm is going to go on your forearm, like so. Use your box, put it in your lap. It'll kind of help you get it situated. Take and place your arm in the splint. You want to have that upper strut about all the way up your armpit. That way it'll line that cam right up with your elbow. That alignment's very important. Go ahead and do your upper arm strap and your forearm strap. If you got someone else around, they're more than welcome to help you if you have problems doing it with the one hand. Pull these snug, they don't have to be super tight. The pushing's gonna be coming from the other side, so these straps don't need to be too tight. Take your adjustment tool. We'll go in the distal, the end part of the splint here. There are little circles with numbers here that you can see. So we're just gonna take and turn this a good bit. You're gonna notice as you turn it, your arm's gonna start coming up and you start to feel a little bit of a stretch. If that stretch becomes painful, stop and turn it back to the left a little bit. I just want you to feel a tolerable stretch right now. Most of the time, you're gonna start between a 6 and a 9, so you can kind of eyeball that number there. So you can see we're right in between that 6 and 9, and I can kind of start to feel a little bit of a stretch. I'm gonna take and do the same thing on the other side. Now, if you've got somebody with you, they can take and see that number. If not, just kind of guesstimate the best you can at first. In just a minute, I'm gonna show you a little trick so you know exactly how tight to make it every time. So once you start to feel a tolerable stretch, stop. And then you'll get into the kind of position you're gonna wanna be in when you wear the splint. First time you wear the splint, you should be able to tolerate it between 30 minutes and an hour. Work on increasing your time every time you wear the splint, potentially up to 2 hours at a time or longer. You wanna work your way up to about 4 to 6 hours a day. If you need to break that up into a few times throughout the day, that's fine, but try to do at least an hour, if not more, every time you wear the splint. So your positioning for wearing the splint, you can take a pillow and put it on the arm of a chair, just kind of give you some support. It's good to support those cams so they don't slide off. Take and recline and just try to relax and let that splint put a nice stretch on you. Thumbs up is your best position, or palm towards you. You can do it just like this. You can recline, you can do it laying down in the bed. If you feel any weird feelings in your shoulder, try to reposition. Your shoulder just might be in an awkward position, so reposition so you don't have any shoulder pain. You should just feel the stretch in the elbow. Taking it off, usually you don't have to take the tension off. You can just undo your straps here. Come right undone like so. It'll slide off. And the reason we put the tension on we take it all the way off before you put the splint back on, is it's hard to wedge your arm in and get it properly positioned. Some people can, feel free to give it a try, but usually it's pretty difficult to get it in the right position. It's a lot easier when it's looser. So the little trick to where you know how tight to make that tension, make sure your numbers match on both sides. So we'll go ahead and just put it on a 9. Say you had it on a 9, that's where you're feeling that good stretch. Right about there. See that 9's right in there. Well, it's a little 6 right now. 9 right in the middle there. Do the same thing on the other side, or make sure your numbers match. Wherever you're feeling that stretch, just kind of get them about the same number. Doing a 9 just for an example here. And then what you can do is leave your tool in there, take a Sharpie, and make a little ring around your tool. This way, when you're in the splint, you just take and twist until you hit the ring. So, quick review. Put it on, take all the tension off. You'll be a pro at turning this tool by the time you're done. Gonna take all the tension off. You can kind of watch that number. The screw will back all the way out, so be careful with that. Nice and loose there. Arm goes in, all the way up in the armpit. Strap. Again, on a nice surface here like the box or a tabletop that holds those cams in place so they don't slide out of place. Strap upper arm strap, strap forearm strap. Take your tool. Now, this time I don't have to look at the numbers. I can just turn. Turn, I'm getting close to my line there. There we go, at my line. So I know it's on that number that I had a good stretch on. Same thing on the other side. I always do the inside first because the outside's a little bit tougher to reach. And once you get some tension on the inside, it'll make the outside a little easier to turn. And again, you're more than welcome to get somebody to help you with this. Get everything adjusted like so. Take and get in a good position there where that splint and arm is supported and stretch on. Please call me at 504-473-2542 with any questions. Have a great day.